Hi everyone, I'm Helen Cordell, left-handed drummer. Please like, share, comment, subscribe and all that good stuff. So if you watch my channel, you may have seen that last week I posted a couple of videos inspired by Aaron Edgar from Drumeo, his weekly odd times homework challenge, which was to put various items on a snare and see what difference it made to the sound. One of the items that I tried was some Maltesers. I had really high hopes for these Maltesers, and personally I find them quite disappointing. However, Aaron was, well, at the time I was going to take them out of the box and maybe put some on the snare and didn't. Aaron was quite disappointed that I didn't do that. I was actually going to save them to eat for later on that day, but I found out they're actually out of date, which is quite annoying because I was going to eat them. But since they're out of date, I now no longer feel guilty in actually putting them on the snare and potentially wasting them, because I probably won't eat them after that. I mean, they are perfectly edible. I have tried one. They're just a little bit stale, and I don't want to waste calories on stale Maltesers. But I might eat the leftover ones. So what I think I'll do first, as I did last week, was let you hear the sound of the snare without anything on. Then I'll let you hear the sound of the snare with the Malteser box on and how disappointing that potentially was. The only thing missing from it is the wrapper. I don't think that would have made any difference though. And then I will take some out and put them on the snare and let you hear that. And then the box, which will now be a lot less full, someone suggested that that might also make a difference to the sound, so I'll try that as well. And if this helps you sleep at night, because you may get insomnia, then that's excellent. So hopefully they won't fly everywhere when I try these out. In fact, let me just let you hear the snare first without anything. So that's very loud without a ring. I do have ear protection in, which is very important when you're a drummer. So that's what it sounds like without anything, and also with this snare wire off. Very, very booming. So then this is with the Malteser box on. That deadens it quite a lot. It did last week. And I also tried it on its side, which was a little bit better. And then without the snare wire. So if you do need to deaden your snare, Maltesers will do in a pinch. But what you're all waiting for, well, probably not, I'm sure you've really got better things to be doing, is putting, oh, I've escaped already, is putting the Maltesers on the snare. Now I've propped my snare up a little bit because it's angled towards me, and I mean they probably will go everywhere, but I'm trying to prevent that as much as possible until I start playing. So I'm gonna maybe put roughly half of them on. I should have done a Blue Peter and said this is one I prepared earlier and edited, but I have no video editing skills, so you'll just have to bear with. I reckon that's probably about half of what's in there. Right. So I've got this snare wire down. Shall I keep it down? I'm sorry, I'm looking at my off-camera assistant. I'll keep it down and then whatever's left on here afterwards, I'll try. Brace yourselves. That's interesting. Yeah, there's going to be a bit of a clear up later, I think. Do I try and gather them up and put them on for? I think we'll just go with what's left for without the snare wire. I can't imagine it'll make a difference. Well, we've got 5 winners that didn't manage to fall off the snare. So I don't know what to say about that, really. I don't know what I was expecting, if I'm honest. I'm going to have to be so careful standing up. There are Maltesers everywhere. So this is, let's say there may be, well, there's, if you can see that, this many left. So will that make a difference now? Who knows? This is clearly not any kind of serious experiment. So I can hear them rattling a little bit more, but I don't know if the camera's picking that up. Probably not. That really doesn't make a difference, does it? I can hear those rattling now, so actually it's a little bit more exciting. I mean, we're talking relatively speaking. Well, there you have it. If you've got 5 or 10 minutes to kill and you want to experiment with chocolate and snares, go for it. It's certainly been interesting. And if you haven't watched the other videos and you've got 20 minutes of your life that you really need to do something with and there's absolutely nothing else in the world to do, knock yourself out and go watch them. But yeah, if you've made it through this video, kudos to you. Thanks for watching, and I will be back soon with some actual serious proper drumming, maybe. Bye.